Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. The backs got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's DeMarco. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. An explosive gain, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He will score. Now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's incomplete. They call it a screen on 1st down, but it doesn't work.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Kim. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Gonna run it. It's DeMarco. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looks right for a quick completion. Physical running, fights off the defender. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Fling this one deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Well, Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Play action here on first down. Now rolling out to his left. And off the deflection, it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Oh my gosh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air, chance for an interception, and instead they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Grab behind the line. It's DeMarco. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Receivers are bunched together. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Buffaloes with first and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Buffs. Will take the lead in the second half. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for a gap. It's DeMarco. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, know that being able to have a balanced attack is so important in my...
And he's going to float this one to the right side.
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Buffaloes are on the move here.
Here's a great example. The back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Ball handed off. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw. It's Kim. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Takes the handoff. It's DeMarco. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass rush swarms, and they get him down on 4th and goal. What a play.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Kim. He's moving out of the pocket. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
3:25.
They're going to run it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18. We're in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. That's caught. It's tops. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball in the 32.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.